I am just a few weeks shy of being monetized for 2 whole years on YouTube, and today I wanted to go behind the scenes of my channel and share exactly what YouTube has paid me in those 2 years. Now, unlike a lot of creators who do their analytical videos, I'm not going to make you wait until the very end to see exactly what I got paid for those 2 years. I'm going to show you in just a moment. I do have timestamps down below though, because I do have some more information, so if you are interested in that, be sure to stick around till the end of the video. I'm currently sitting at under 2,000 subscribers, 1,922 to be exact. Not that that really matters in the long run. We'll talk about that a little later in this video. And my channel so far has received 259,955 views. And I know that you might be sitting there being like, that's not a lot, or you might be sitting there thinking, wow, that is a lot. And over the course of that time, I have accrued 14.3 thousand watch hours. Are you ready for how much YouTube has paid me in the last 2-ish years? Drumroll please. That grand total is $1,281.08. More than likely a lot smaller of an amount than you thought it was going to be, right? Yeah, me too. But it also feels like a larger amount than I thought because of the way that YouTube pays out. And the reason that I didn't know overall how much YouTube had paid me over those 2 years is because YouTube does not pay this all at once. So like a little over $1,200, that's a good chunk of change. However, YouTube does not pay you until you reach that $100 minimum threshold. I haven't necessarily been reaching that $100 threshold each and every month. So while I do really appreciate the money that has been rolling in on my YouTube channel, it's not something that it's like a bam, huge number right away. It usually takes about 2 months on my end to reach that $100 threshold. And I do want to take a moment before we get right back into the analytics to talk about why I wanted to create this video. I absolutely love watching content creators share their analytics because not only can I learn from it, but I find it really motivational as well. However, it has been shown that sometimes people do lie on their analytics, and also a lot of these people who are sharing their analytics are on the techie side or on the finance side of YouTube. So these people are the type who are going to be like, how to grow your YouTube account in 2 months, or how to scale your finances using YouTube, or something like that. And so they are going to have huge numbers of subscribers because that's sort of a circle that, you know, if you want to know how to grow your channel, subscribe to my channel. Hey, look, I have so many new subscribers. Like, that's just their niche. I'm not faulting them for that or anything like that. That's not any sort of shade I'm throwing at them. I think they do a really great job, and I really do enjoy their content. But unless you are going to get into that niche and that sector of YouTube, into content creation, chances are you are not going to see turnaround like that as quickly as they are promising you will based on their proven techniques. Also, the way that YouTube pays is through AdSense. It's not only the advertisers who are bidding who like up the cost of the ad and the price that you get, but it's also the actual type of content. So if you make finance and tech videos, you are actually going to be attracting advertisers who pay more per view, or per 1,000 views on YouTube. So those sort of creators, those sort of niches are going to be making more money as is because of the topic that they've chosen. Even though I am doing this video and I've done a social media content organization video, which I'll link at the end of this video, so keep watching for that, that's not my niche. So the 3 niches that I have on my channel are arts, currently building my new studio in the back, Disney things, and book talks. And every so often like makeup, skincare, clothing, that sort of thing, because I do still have ongoing collaborations with certain brands that I started way back in the day on my channel. So those type of videos, chances are, don't get paid as much per 1,000 views as others. So the whole point of me diving into these analytics are twofold. One, it's to give you a realistic thought of, okay, what might my actual payment look like, as well as for me, because in 2023, I'm going to be sort of rebranding things here on this channel. So I want to see if that rebranding has made any difference as far as my analytics are concerned. So let's get back into those analytics. So if we go back to the last 7 days, so November into December, because I am filming this the day that it goes live, I wanted to make sure this got up to the minute. I gained 31 subscribers, and I was only paid $5.63. Last month, they don't put a month, they do 28 days, I earned $30.96. So that was a little less than I had been paid in the past. Usually I average, like I said, around 45 to $60 a month, give or take. And then the last 90 days, I made $119.38. So let's go back to the lifetime view because I want to take a look at exactly what videos are charting the most, are gaining the most views and the most money. And I actually already know what these are. I have Instagram and I have TikTok, but I find that although those are great platforms and I enjoy posting on them, etc., I find that YouTube is better if you were wanting to make money because the videos that are my highest earners are evergreen content. I mean, YouTube videos are evergreen content, period. As long as you leave them up and they don't get demonetized because of music or a clip that you've pulled from somewhere, you can always earn money on these. The money that you earn, the older the video gets, might be lower than it would have initially earned when it went live, but they're always up there for view forever until you or YouTube takes them down. And that's something that I think is so cool, and that other forms of social media, other platforms, haven't yet mastered. So the highest ranking content I have from 2 years ago in 2020 on August 24th. And this was a video that I did just to fill a void that I didn't want a day being missed on this channel. And so far, it has earned me $316.78. And it's a fairly short video where I talk about my experience with the Conquerors races, the Conquerors Challenge, the Conquer Challenge virtual races. It's a really long name. And this video that I did completely without their knowledge eventually earned me a sponsorship video from this brand. So that sponsorship video though didn't come till like a year and a half after I had posted it. So that's what I mean by it's always up. It never goes away and it will always earn you money, and I am still making money on this video. Second highest video is a video that I did sort of like a time lapse of walking 3 miles a day for an entire month, like I had before and after pictures, before and after pictures, and that one earned $140.80. The videos where I try out new hair products also really do well. It's $91.01. So those are the top earning videos over the past 2 or so years. And it just goes from there. And what I want to show you to really drill in the fact that your content can gain views from whenever you want. This Kiko Milano Green Me makeup review is my very first video I put on the channel. And for the longest time, it had like 10 views. 10 views max. And now it has over 6,000 views. It only earned me $7.67, but they are still making money and it is still adding to that Scrooge McDuck pile of coins. So now popping back to something that I said towards the beginning of this video, I have this many subscribers, but the subscriber count really doesn't matter whenever you talk about gaining money from YouTube, earning money from YouTube. So you definitely do need that 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. Like that's part of the puzzle piece to get monetized. But after that, it doesn't matter because YouTube doesn't really pay you per subscriber. You do get more brand deals if you have a lot of subscribers and a wide audience. But as I mentioned earlier, YouTube pays you per view or per 1,000 view. It is, so let's see, when we go to revenue of this video, currently YouTube gets paid $13.92 for every 1,000 views that this video gets. I, on the other hand, because this is an older video and because of the type of video it is, get paid $7.21 per 1,000 views. So some of my newer videos, the RPM is going to be like, I think the highest one I have now is like $35. So if I would get 1,000 views on that, like right away, it would have earned me $35. Absolutely nothing to do with how many subscribers that I do have. Am I enjoying making content 3 years later? Yes, absolutely. Some days I do have doubts. Some days it does get a little depressing. And some days I do feel quite isolated because I'm kind of like my own little island because I really don't know anyone in my life who is actively doing this as well. But regardless, I still do really enjoy creating content for YouTube, both long form and short form content. And I'm really excited to see in February when we can start actually monetizing our shorts where this actually takes me, because my shorts that I do are like instantly doing far better than my long form videos. If you are watching this and you are just starting out your YouTube journey, don't sleep on those shorts. I have gotten over 100 subscribers in the last few days just from my art shorts, which I will be linking down below in the description box if you wanted to watch them. So if you are watching this video because you are just starting out with YouTube and you wanted to see really how monetization works, I do have one big piece of advice for you. Don't do it just because you think like that you are going to get super rich, because you won't. Not saying you won't get rich in general off of creating content, but it is definitely one of those marathon, not sprint sort of things. But that's okay. It gives you time to really learn your craft, get better with each and every video. So if you are sitting there and you're like, oh, I don't know if I should start a YouTube video, do it. Do it. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is that it won't take off. Better that will happen is that you'll have fun doing it. And then the very best that will happen is that you'll have fun doing it and it will lead you down different roads in your life than you are currently on. So that is it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed getting into like the nerdy side of my YouTube channel behind the scenes and talking about my analytics and how much money that YouTube has paid me in the last 2 years. If you have not done so already and you want to join our community, hit that subscribe button. And if you know someone who is just starting their YouTube journey and would like to know more about the analytical side and about monetization, share this video with them so that they can learn from it too. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video that YouTube should be recommending now.